Here is the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At shooting guard, Lonnie Walker IV. At small forward, Cameron Johnson. At center, Nicholas Claxton. At the other forward position, Ben Simmons. At the other guard, John Wall. The head coach of the visiting team is Jacques Vaughn. Let's meet the starting five for the Boston Celtics. At guard, 6'4", number 9, Derrick White. Starting at center, standing 7'2", number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. At the point guard position, standing 6'5", number 4, Jrue Holiday. Starting at forward, at 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. The head coach of your home team, one more time, right here for the Boston Celtics.
And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. So the next starting five, we've got Wall. Johnson is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Porzingis is out there with Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And for fans of long-reach shooting, this is a great matchup, Doris. These teams do a lot of work from beyond the arc.
Well, big-time legitimate threats from three-point range on both sides. These coaches also know how to put that to use. So perimeter defenders are on notice tonight. Get ready.
At the Wall. To the paint. Inside. Here's Simmons. Over Tatum. No good from Simmons. Tatum looking around. Here's Porzingis. And that one goes long. Walker against Holiday. Shoots from 14. Simmons missing again. And so White will bring it up for Boston. It's a three-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Tatum finds White. Outside, Porzingis. Left side, Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Holiday.
Believe it or not, defense might be John Wall's strong suit. When he's locked in, he can be stifling.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And here's a look at the power rankings. Now that we've gotten into February, plenty of data to considering to go on. Look at Philadelphia. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for the Nets, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
Wall looking it over. And then Simmons slams it in.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Hield's checked in. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brown, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And the basket by Tatum.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 5. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Doris amongst the best we've ever seen from the Bahamas, Buddy Hield.
Really think about it, Kevin. Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton, Kai Jones. We're seeing a few very successful men. And let's not forget about Jonquel Jones, MVP in the WNBA. She grew up training with Hield in the Bahamas.
Several teams changing it up here. And checking out some numbers for Kristaps Porzingis. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game. Pritchard passes to Brown. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got a couple of threes now in the first for Boston.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Whitehead's shot is off. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Hauser. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
So it's the Celtics now, following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. 5 on the clock. From deep. Horford. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, one thing you must appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Here's Watford. Still without a basket. And Clowney can't get it to go. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Brown. And again, it's Boston converting. Now Smith. Pass to Clowney. With the drive.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. is so good at pick and roll situations, understanding how to pass around the defender.
Just 3 on the clock, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. back right after this. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Shot clock at 6. Bucket is good. Holiday's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Doris, what we appreciate about the Celtics, typically they take good shots, like in the regular season. The record reflected that. The postseason, though, last year, a little different story.
Kevin, they certainly have a coaching staff that is highly analytics-driven, which obviously means very heavy emphasis on those three-point shots and the ones right at the rim. But, you know, typically in the postseason, defenders take away your best options.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Holiday. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Porzingis has got his first bucket in this one. Healed from outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first. Hasn't had one since.
Doris, looking at the career of Jaylen Brown so far, his rise to stardom has been impressive.
It's impressive, Kevin, because of the work put in. He needed to become a more complete offensive player. By number 1, improving his handle, and number 2, becoming more efficient with his shooting. He's done both. He's always been a force in transition. Jaylen has been special.
And the Celtics making a change here. Tillman's checked in. Here's Schroeder. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Wall. And here's Walker outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline report.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Nets trail by 11. And Wall, here we go now. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the latter half of this season, Greg, in your experience, did the games get easier or harder than it was earlier on?
Overall, I'd say it's harder later on. Physically, you're more banged up, and mentally, man, it's a long season, and that can wear on you as well.
Al Horford's checked in for the Celtics.
Guys, if Ben Simmons can start to make these free throws, I think it opens up a world of opportunity. You don't have to duck the basketball late in game, and if you make a 15-foot jump shot, now you're a real threat.
Schroeder with the ball. White's there. Here's Simmons. Great D that time from Tatum.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on the finals team at just 24 years old.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's Pritchard. There's the three. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Outside, Horford from downtown. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Down low, Clowney, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics leading by 9. Passes it to Hauser. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wall. Tatum against Schroeder. Here's Clowney. Off target from outside. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Hauser, guarded by Walker. Hauser misses. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. 9-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Johnson comes in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Buddy Hield in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Hield. He's got 6.
And he got off to a nice start, but has slowed down here in the second quarter. And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The 3 buries the long-range jumper. Hield's got 9 points.
This is why you have to stay attached to Buddy Hield. I don't care where he is on the floor. This guy has big-time range.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 11 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
They've been poor offensively. Under 40%, they need to stop settling. Stay patient. Move the ball around them. Find better looks. It's hard to score in this league. You got to work for it.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So for Brooklyn now, Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wall. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Pass to Tatum. Shoots the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Wall finds Claxton. Simmons inside. Light covering. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Ben Simmons.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
To the middle. The kick out to Wall. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
As we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long, they've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
Celtics making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. Holiday, the pass to Tillman. On the wing, Holiday. Shoots over Schroeder. The shot by Holiday, no good. Nets trail by 9. Schroeder passes to Claxton. Good. Claxton's got his first points of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. White against Walker. And it's White missing. Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Simmons picked his pocket. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And White with the stuff.
That's what you call speed, being the difference in transition off the steal. Derek White so heads up.
It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Holiday with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From deep, Johnson, offensive rebound.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Timeout called the Celtics. What would you pick right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Horford high post, pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Now the pass to Brown. Puts it up. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
The shot by Watford, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Hauser. It's deflected. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Here's Clowney. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. Outside, Horford. Pass to Pritchard. From past the arc. The rebound by Watford. Nets trail by 7. And here is Hield. He's got 9. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Hield's got 12.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Schroeder. And they pick up 2. And that's 15 points for Jaylen Brown.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
So for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's John Wall in for Whitehead. Brown, good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. In the corner, it's Hield. All with it, and it's Horford picking him up. They kick out to Hield. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got 6 here in this quarter.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Team foul.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Tatum. No good that time.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Celtics lead by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. Derek White is out there with Holiday, and it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Hield dishes to Simmons, and it's good, 2 points. Simmons got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nets. Celtics leading by 4. Tatum with it. Outside, Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Boy, don't let Porzingis get cooking from three-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hield to the inside, and Simmons slams it in.
Now you see the size of Ben Simmons on a roll situation, so effective at 6'10".
And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. They've led by as many as 14 points. Connects from three-point range.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The deep 3 from Hield. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Offline with his 3. Nets trail by 8. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Hield with the bucket.
Boy, Buddy Hield doing it all right now for his team. This guy is percolating a little bit.
White against Hield. White the pass to Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hield from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hield's got 12 points here in the second half.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Outside, White. Back to Tatum. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Jaylen Brown's check in for Luke Cornett. Timeout called the Nets. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, during the last break, listened in on Jacque Vaughn talking to his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Simmons.
Okay, David, thanks.
Assisted.
Ben Simmons in a pivotal moment delivers.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. White dishes to Tatum. It's stolen by Johnson. To the middle to tie it up. No good from Simmons.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
Nets trail by 5. Hield from outside. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hield outside. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound.
Nicholas Claxton.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the 4th. Outside Tatum. On inside. Johnson's there. Here's White. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's about concentration. Derek White had a hand in his grill, and he didn't let it deter him. Made jumper, yes, sir.
To the paint, and stolen by White. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Good D by Johnson.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Another shot. They kick out to Hield. Nets passing it around. Launches it. Clock at 6. Here's Simmons. The shake.
Ben Simmons in the clutch. Man, that has to feel good.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Brown. 6 to shoot. Good D by Johnson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest. Just a massive bucket by Buddy Hield, the guy who has never been afraid of these moments.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. It's tied at 58. 1 second left here in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Buddy Hield.
And he's taken a lot of shots from three-point range. And how about the accuracy? He has been impressive. They've kept losing track of him on the perimeter. And boy, did he make them pay. It's all added up to, get this, 24 points from beyond.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break that gets you back to the action. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Austin with the ball. We got Ben Simmons. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Walker. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Clowney in at the center, filling out the middle. And Holiday kicks to Horford. The three-pointer, no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn with the rebound. Clowney's got 4 rebounds in this game. To take the lead. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, he found a little room from behind the arc, and there was no hesitation. Just lets it fly.
Here's Holiday. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Porzingis against Schroeder, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
It's time for some t-shirts. Make some noise, fans.
Fields checked in for Brooklyn. John Wall comes in for Dennis Schroeder.
John Wall.
A minute into overtime and what has been a great game so far.
In overtime, 2 minutes.
Out to White. This one for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. White's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir. I'm putting this one home.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn.
Nicholas Claxton.
Ball against Holiday. Ball passes to Johnson. Kept alive. Claxton. In the corner, it's Hield. Claxton finds Hield. They shoot again. And Boston with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
Ball passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Now Hield. Down low. Here's Simmons. Money!
Oh, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 17 seconds left in the first overtime. Here's what's your take?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Out to Porzingis. He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
What a phenomenal shot at the buzzer. I just cannot believe what we've seen in this game.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. As we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. So it's the Celtics now. Outside Tatum. Tatum taking it in. Here's Pritchard, covered by Wall. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
To the paint. It's stolen by Brown. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Out to Porzingis. Jacks up a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Drew Holiday's checked in for Pritchard. And he sinks the second.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
Hield from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Hield's got 27.
No hesitation whatsoever from Buddy Hield. That is a big-time delivery.
Outside Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for
and he makes the first.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Everyone, give them a hand.
Here's Wall.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Clowney. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Coming off the screen, head is always up. John Wall surveys the floor.
And Boston has possession. Led by as many as 14 points. Brown outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Ball passes to Claxton. Boom, he jams it straight down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Now John Wall's vision is unquestioned. He puts it on time and on target, creates an easy look for his teammate.
14 feet away, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Brown dishes to Holiday. Johnson against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to White. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Ball passes to Claxton. Latrey. Offensive rebound. Holiday with the defensive effort. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Knocks down the three.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Once again,
They're behind by 3. 26 seconds left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. And Simmons, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Hield comes in for Johnson.
For the Nets, Ben Simmons, Buddy Hield.
And here is Hield. Here's the three. And it's White with the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Ben Simmons, third personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jason Tatum.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, Tatum does look ready, prepared to do what he does best in the clutch, get buckets.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Third personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Boy, I'll tell you, Jaylen Brown is an all-star in his past. Now it's about stepping up and knocking down some big-time foul shots. Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And a deep three from Hield. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on the break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat them down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.